The next Google update will transform online business forever. Everyone thought artificial intelligence would disrupt Google's dominance, and they weren't wrong to think that. In just 3 years, conversational AI reached hundreds of millions of users, forcing Google to make the most dramatic change to its business model in 25 years. Now we're seeing ads fully integrated into Google's AI-powered search experience, a shift that will completely rewrite how online business works. This isn't just another algorithm update, it's a fundamental transformation in how Google generates revenue. And if you're running a business online, it's going to directly impact how you reach customers. Welcome to AI Radar. By the end of this video, you'll understand why ads in Google's AI mode will revolutionize how people search and shop online, what this transformation means for brand discovery, and the steps you can take right now to succeed in this AI-driven landscape. To understand the magnitude of this change, consider what Google just did. They dismantled the business model that generated over $200 billion annually, betting that AI will make them even more profitable. For 25 years, Google's entire revenue system was built on a straightforward concept. You enter a search query, see a list of results, and Google earns money when you click sponsored links. That model produced over $200 billion in search revenue last year alone. But now they're revolutionizing the very foundation that made them one of the world's most powerful companies. When you interact with conversational AI tools, you don't just get quick answers and leave. You engage in actual dialogue, ask follow-up questions, dive deeper, and get precise context without clicking through multiple websites or assembling information from various sources. That's a behavioral shift Google recognized. They realized they had two options: resist it or dominate it. They chose dominance, even if it means disrupting their own primary revenue source. This isn't just about Google defending market position. They're wagering that keeping users within their ecosystem longer will generate more profit than directing them to external websites. With over 100 million users already engaging with AI-powered search, people are spending significantly more time with these enhanced results. This creates exponentially more opportunities for Google to display advertisements and collect data about user intentions. Google recently briefed advertising agencies about how promotions will function in AI mode, with full deployment expected before the fourth quarter of 2025. The major change: advertising will shift from targeting individual keywords to understanding complete conversation context. Instead of bidding on terms like fitness equipment, you're now reaching someone who had an extensive conversation with AI about their home gym setup, space limitations, and specific budget constraints. Here's the revolutionary part: Google's AI is becoming agentic. That means it'll increasingly function like a personal assistant that can actually complete tasks for you. Book flights, make dinner reservations, even process purchases on your behalf. In the near future, your customers might never visit your website directly. An AI agent will handle it for them. This creates an incredible new opportunity we've been anticipating. As this search experience reaches more users, we're seeing intent signals that are 10 times richer than anything previously available. But this shift represents something even more fundamental. Keywords are obsolete. Google's new AI mode doesn't just process what you type, it analyzes your entire conversation. Traditional Google searches looked like this: best headphones, pizza delivery, weight loss tips, short, simple, keyword-focused queries. But AI mode searches are completely different. People are entering queries like, I work from home and need noise-canceling headphones for video calls, but I also want something good for music during my commute. What would work best for someone with a budget around $400? The second search contains incredibly rich intent data. Google's AI understands you work remotely, have specific audio needs, use multiple environments, and have a defined budget. That's not a keyword search. That's a conversation revealing everything about what you actually need. This is exactly why Google is transitioning from keyword-based advertising toward intent-based targeting. Your advertisements won't just trigger when someone types headphones. They'll activate when Google's AI determines that someone in the conversation needs exactly what you're offering, even if they never use the specific terms you're targeting. Google's AI isn't just reading typed queries. It's analyzing entire digital footprints to understand context. It knows if you've been researching remote work setups, purchased audio equipment before, watched product review videos, or compared specifications across multiple sites. All this context influences whether your ads appear. Google announced that Performance Max and their new search campaigns will automatically display in AI mode. If you're not already using these campaign types, you're missing opportunities to reach the first wave of 100 million users having these rich conversational searches right now. The ad formats remain text and product-based, but instead of competing for keyword relevance, you're now competing for conversation relevance. This shift reveals something crucial that most businesses don't understand yet. Google's AI is analyzing your brand presence, website quality, customer reviews, and social media content, using all of this to determine if your advertisement should appear. Google's AI builds a comprehensive brand profile of your business, and that profile directly influences when and how your ads get served. Consider premium automotive brands like Tesla. They carefully curate every touchpoint to reinforce their market positioning. They partner with appropriate events, sponsor relevant initiatives, maintain consistent messaging across all platforms. Google's AI processes all that context and understands exactly what market segment that brand occupies. If your website appears outdated, your social media lacks consistency, and customer reviews mention poor service, Google's AI factors all of this into decisions about who sees your advertisements. You're essentially training the system to work against you. Most businesses don't realize how critical this has become. Getting this right early provides a huge competitive advantage because Google's AI campaigns function like compound interest. The more high-quality data you provide the system, the better it becomes at finding ideal customers. Google emphasizes something called feed hygiene. That's their way of saying garbage in, garbage out. If you provide messy, outdated, or thin product information, that's exactly the quality of results you'll receive. If your data is rich, specific, and current, you're training Google's AI to connect you with high-quality customers consistently. In AI mode, your product descriptions need to answer conversational questions. If someone asks, "What's the best camera for travel photography under $2,000?" Your product information better contain details about portability, image quality, battery life, and travel-specific features, not just technical specifications. Your website copy, about page, social media posts, even customer testimonials are now part of your advertising strategy, whether you realize it or not. Google's AI reads everything to understand what your brand represents and who should see your advertisements. Understanding this brand-based targeting leads us to a critical realization. Your Google Ads account isn't just an advertising platform anymore, it's an AI training system, and you're either teaching it to succeed or fail. Every conversion you track, every piece of customer data you import, every signal you send about what constitutes a valuable customer teaches Google's AI how to find more people exactly like your best customers. Here's the new approach that's working. First, stop micromanaging advertisements. Forget about adjusting individual keywords daily, tweaking bids every morning, or dividing audiences into countless tiny segments. Google's AI already outperforms us at that optimization game. Instead, your job is providing AI with proper instructions. Think of it as hiring an expert salesperson. You don't dictate every word they say in sales conversations. You tell them what kind of customer you want, what's worth paying premium for, and what constitutes a great outcome. That's where smart bidding becomes essential. You literally tell Google, "I'll gladly pay more for new customers, especially high-value ones," and the system finds them for you. But remember, the AI is only as intelligent as the data you provide. If you just track leads, you get more leads, but possibly the wrong ones. If you track leads that become actual customers or identify which customers make repeat purchases, the AI learns what's truly valuable. Think of it like training a pet. If you reward sitting, it'll sit. If you reward rolling over, it'll roll over. Google works identically. It does more of whatever you reward. Every week, the system learns more about your best customers. The improvements start small but build on each other over time, like compound interest in your savings account. Eventually, you'll realize those incremental improvements created massive growth. But all of this raises the critical question that's on every marketer's mind. Will users actually click advertisements in AI conversations? If AI keeps people within the conversation interface, it could mean fewer clicks to external websites. This matters because Google's entire advertising business has always depended on clicks. If fewer people click, Google may need new charging methods for advertisers, maybe per impression or per conversion that happens within AI mode. We don't know exactly how this will develop, but here's what we do know. The intent is stronger. When someone spends several minutes discussing with AI about their budget, needs, and exact situation, any clicks that occur will be from people far more ready to purchase. This creates massive opportunity for early adopters. If you start adapting now, you'll train the AI to recognize your best customers before competitors even participate. Once it learns that pattern, it compounds, making it nearly impossible for them to catch up. This is just the beginning of AI's transformation of digital marketing. We're spending every day helping businesses from small local shops to massive global enterprises succeed in this new world of AI optimization. If you want to understand how consumer behavior is shifting and generate more traffic and sales, check out our next video. It'll provide the exact strategies you need to stay ahead. Thanks for watching AI Radar. Subscribe for more insights on navigating the AI revolution in business.